Grand rising, or good afternoon, depending upon what time you are listening. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday. This time space sequence we call February the 20th, 2020. This is Sean Speaks, and I'll be presenting for you the blog post from the website at freeyourthinkingmind.com entitled 7 Seconds, Part 2 of 2. Our affirmation for today: I am the encoder of my subconscious mind. I am the encoder of my subconscious mind. To undo years of subconscious conditioning of information that doesn't serve you now takes a willingness to change the seemingly unchangeable. This willingness may initially not be consciously noticeable to you. It wasn't for me. I was very conditioned and I didn't know it. I was conditioned by people who loved me, but they didn't know that they had been conditioned too. I was conditioned to believe I was a certain race because of the color of my skin. And with being this race, my life was going to be hard. My mere skin color was going to make my entire existence hard. I asked why, but all the evidence needed to prove this truth was in the world around me and on the news in living color. So I believed. Story after story of police brutality against people who are labeled Black. Statistic after statistic of how bad Blacks are doing in major categories of living compared to others. Blacks can't pay off student loan debts. Blacks can't get great paying jobs. Blacks can't build wealth. Blacks can't build profitable, successful businesses, other than churches, of course. Blacks get ignored in politics after we help others get elected. Sometimes even help our own get elected. Life seemed to rubber stamp exactly how hard Black life in general had to be. I was disrupted in a major way. What if my own choices were contributing to this narrative I wanted to change about being Black, but felt fated to live? What if I held the power to change the narrative about me and others? Prior to these two questions coming into my mind, I think I had experienced a series of what I now call unconscious disruptors. These unconscious disruptors can be simple things like a book that presents an idea that challenges an embedded belief, someone telling you with no filter and no bullshit that ain't no man on a white cloud coming to save you. And besides, there is nothing to save you from other than learning how to enjoy this experience of life you have. Upon hearing this new idea or this challenge to your thinking and believing patterns, it changes nothing about your underlying belief, at least not initially. You go on doing the same things and saying the same things as you always did and said. You go on making the same decisions like you did before. And this makes sense because your current decisions are controlled by your past conditioning. Hence, the 7 seconds subconscious effect on your decisions. Unconscious disruptors cause slight seismic vibrations to your unconscious mind, thereby invoking a new vibrational challenge to your underlying beliefs about yourself and others. And this happens most times without a massive earthquake to your belief system. You normally will not feel triggered to change any of your underlying beliefs. In fact, as the unconscious disruptors become more frequent, you will find that initially you will hold onto your beliefs even tighter. However, if this disruption continues to occur consistently over time, then eventually you will reach that trigger point that you will experience a subconscious conditioning replacement. This can be done unintentionally or intentionally or a little of both. For me, I just got tired of the same old Black Southern Christian girl in America story, doing the same old stuff and getting the same old shit. And I was ready to change some things in my life and others. I became willing to challenge any thought, to challenge any beliefs, to challenge any patterns of behavior, and to challenge anybody that impeded the new narrative I wanted for myself. I began inputting information that reflected more of who I wanted to be, the way I wanted the world to be, and I became extremely comfortable with uncertainty. If you are ready to change your narrative, and like me, you are just tired of the same old story being told about you, then you will have to learn to encode your own subconscious mind. Change the software. You first have to be willing to dump out the garbage information. We have been embedded with a lot of garbage information that only serves to maintain us in a perpetual complaint victim mode, waiting for help, waiting to be rescued, waiting for the savior to come. What if all those old stories you hold so dear were stories to condition your mind to play the victim helpless role? What if your subconscious mind was trained to cause you to continuously make decisions that undermine your greatness while elevating others? If you have been sensing a shift in your life, if you have been wanting to change but just can't seem to do it, or if you are changing but constantly feel like life is presenting blocks you can't overcome, here are 12 tips to assist in retraining your subconscious mind if you want to get more of the things you want out of life. Number 1, be willing to see if something else is possible. Become more open. Read and listen to more things that you would not otherwise entertain. Number 2, be good with who you are now. No need to lose 10 pounds before you like yourself, or have him or her love you before you love yourself. You really are perfect just as you are. Number 3, be true to your own actual fears and stop holding on to generationally passed down fears as your own. If you ain't been to hell and the other person who told you to be afraid of hell hadn't been to hell, why are you afraid of hell again? Maybe hell is just a state of mind. Number 4, affirm throughout the day on repeat more present ideas that are in alignment with the life you want. Like, I am prosperous versus I am robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, I am lovable instead of no one ever really loves me. Number 5, acknowledge your internal conflicts or resistance. If you want to start a business but are afraid of failing, identify and explore why you are afraid of failing. If you want a great love relationship but are afraid to be vulnerable, explore why you are resistant to being vulnerable. The healing of the root cause of a problem cannot occur until you get to the root cause. Heal the root and the flower will blossom. Number 6, don't be attached to how something will happen. Once you decide the end that you want, trust that you will experience it and slam the door to any fear, thought, or idea to the contrary. Don't allow your logical reasoning mind to interfere with your wants by asking how. You don't need to know how once you've decided what you want. Live in the end of what you want and don't worry about how you're going to get there. Number 7, right before you go to sleep, listen to simple, clear information or affirmations that support the automatic mind you want to develop. I am worthy music versus I am a wretched soul music. I am a problem solver. Yes, I am kind of music versus someone else is going to fix it and work it out. Oh, yeah. You are the source of the solution you seek. Look within for your answers, and only then do you know who or what to connect with from without. Number 8, when you are on your commute by yourself to work or wherever you're going, listen to information that motivates or affirms who you want to be, what you want to have, and where you want to go. Number 9, go into the silence at least 5+ minutes a day. See but don't see. Hear but don't hear. Just be in the moment of now and allow your surroundings to just be without resistance. Number 10, journal your thoughts in a notebook or electronic journal and reflect upon them regularly. Observe the growth and changes of your own mind. Number 11, give yourself credit. I know we are trained to be humble and to give all the credits to others and another, but if you did that and it turned out how you wanted it to, just say, I did that, and be good with giving credit to yourself, at least for a moment. Increase your self-belief because it's yourself that you take with you everywhere you go. So learning to trust yourself is beneficial, don't you think? And number 12, remember the 7 seconds experiment and don't let other people's subconscious conditioning control your conscious decisions. Recondition your subconscious mind how you want to. Filter out old information that you held as absolutes and absorb only that which serves the you that you want to be now and the life that you want to live now. Our affirmation for today, I am the encoder of my subconscious mind. Thank you so much for listening to the audio blogcast podcast presented to you by freeyourthinkingmind.com. Please go over to our blog at freeyourthinkingmind.com and subscribe and share. Please also go over to our YouTube channel at FYTM Network. And of course, this may not always be this information may not be for everyone, but if it's for you and you connect, check us out on our YouTube channel and check us out on our blog at freeyourthinkingmind.com. Ashe, free thinkers, ashe. May what you say manifest in your life today and every day.